Hello, I'm Saddam and I'm one of the co-founders of Builderkit. So in this video today, I'll show you how to configure and run the QR code generator app live and test it out completely. So first let's go to the documentation provided by Builderkit, and here under the AI apps, go to this QR code generator. So first make sure that you already have access to the GitHub Pro repository so that you can download this project and use it. So let's go to the terminal, and I'll go to desktop directory since I want to create my project here, and I'll name the project as QR generator. Yeah. So it will take few seconds to download the project from GitHub to my local system. So as you can see, the project has been downloaded to my desktop folder. So I'll just close the terminal and open the project in cursor. So let's go to in folder, desktop, and select QR code generator. So here you can see that my project is I have opened my project QR code generator in this cursor. So I need to switch the branch to QR code generator branch since it is default one is the main branch. So for that I can run this command as well, or I can select it from here. So let's go to the terminal and run this command. So as you can see, the branch has been changed to QR code generation. Following the next steps, I just need to install the required dependencies for this project. So I use pnpm, so I'll use pnpm install. It will just take few seconds again to install the package dependencies that are required for this project. And once it is done, so we will create the environment variable file. So let's run this command, and here you can see the environment variable file has been created. So since we are testing the app locally, so we'll keep the app URL localhost 3000. So 3000 is our default port, and we'll configure these values now. Now that we have configured the environment variables, let's follow the next steps. So here we need to set up the Superbase. Since we have already set up done the previous steps as mentioned here in this setup Superbase documentation, so we don't need to repeat those steps again. So these steps are done in Content Writer and Multi-LLM ChatGPT tutorials. So I will directly go and create the QR code generations table in the Superbase project database. That is the SQL database. I'll go to this SQL editor and create a new snippet, run this command, run this SQL script, and here you can see in the table editor a new table has been created called QR code generations. Next, we need to sync the Superbase types in our project. So syncing the Superbase types means that we need to sync those table schema, that table types, to our project in the local project. Okay, so again we don't need to follow these first two steps because those are already done, and once you do it, these are globally setup is configured, so you don't need to repeat those things again and again until you change the project. Okay, so we are using the same project, so we don't need to do that step again, but we need to sync the table changes to our new project. So yeah, copy this one, paste it here. Here we need to update the project ID. So how you can get the project IDs? You can go to your project, and in the URL, the part following the project is project slash is the code, the project ID. So you'll just copy this one and paste it here. So I'll hit enter, and it will just sync all the table changes in the src types and superbase.ts file. So if I find QR code generation, I'm able to find this changes table creation in Superbase here in my local project. So let's follow the next step. So we are done setting up the project. Now we can run the app and test it out. So clear this terminal first. Since I'm using pnpm, so I'll run pnpm run dev, and here you can see the project is running on localhost 3000 server. So yeah, here now if I click on get started button, it will take us to the QR code generator dashboard. So click on it. Yep. And here we can now enter the any kind of URL, and based on that URL, a QR code will be generated, and that URL will be embedded to that QR code. So I will add the Builderkit URL. So add this URL, and I'll just give a predefined prompt. You can write your prompt, your specific prompt, whatever you want as well, but I'll use this one, and I'll hit generate QR. So it will take few moments, and then it will generate a QR code in which this URL, Builderkit URL, will be embedded. So here the image, the QR code has been generated. If you click on download button, it will also download the QR code for us here, as you can see. So yeah, that is it for the tutorial of QR code generation. So that is it for this video. Thank you. Bye bye.